$350.
Yeah, that was 5 years ago. Your buddy. That was your friend.
Oh, yeah. I was working with there. Yeah, you should have sold it then.
Yeah, that's the only person I ever offered him anything for it.
Like that, you go from that gas music to some blues though.
There's a whole blues copyright-free album with like 10 or 15 songs.
How the fuck do they know that this ain't you sitting there jamming? You know what I mean? Like,
well, they know because there's algorithms.
Yeah.
Algorithms. And then there's also got to be something viewable more than just sound. Tony thinks it's just sound. It's not. It's viewed too, because if they see the H come across for the History Channel, I get a copyright strike. I seem to be getting away with the title at the top of the page, but if it says History Channel anywhere, I get a copyright claim. So I'm just then, if you include any footage of theirs, you can't let them know that it's History Channel footage. I got to go in on whatever, if it's a rock or a stone or a mountain or water or whatever. You can't let it be part of their video, otherwise they can get a copyright. And I'll tell you, History Channel sucks anyway. I'm going for Viper TV next. At least Viper TV, those guys are actually pretty honest. They seem to be anyway. They're not making any false claims. Their actors are not trying to be showmanship, big stars or anything like History Channel. It's all about the fucking actors. Everything's CGI too. That's another thing. If you go get a volcano on the History Channel, it's a fucking CGI volcano. It's ridiculous. Even the clouds a lot of times are CGI.
So it's just them in the studio?
The moon is CGI. Yep. If you go to the video on the History Channel about
I would just love to know this. I would just love to know when they send these rockets, like yesterday, they sent that rocket up into the space yesterday.
They send nothing up in the fucking space.
No, but I'm saying, where's it going, dude? They launch it, so much to go up in the air, and then it comes down in the ocean someplace that no one knows about. You know what I mean? Is that what they're doing? Right?
Look, how the fuck would a rocket go into outer space?
No, but what I'm saying is, we're standing there visually watching this fucking rocket going into the sky. Okay, not space, to the sky.
Okay. Sky. Yeah, there you go.
Then where's it coming down? Out in the ocean, and then they play it like it's been up in space.
Sure, because if you're going to go up into space, what do you got to go through in order to get into outer space? The Van Allen belt, right? So there's supposedly 13 layers of a Van Allen belt now, right? That's what they tell us. It was 7 when Mr. Van Allen first invented this, then there was 7. Now there's like 13. So we make it through the Van Allen belt. Now that's 2,800 degrees Celsius. That's fucking hot. We've never had anything to make it through the Van Allen belts, ever. That's number 1. Number 2, if you make it through the Van Allen belts with your rocket ship, keep in mind, rocket ships work on what? You need the air behind the fucking rocket. Right, because otherwise there's no push. If you can't, you have nothing to push out with. So as soon as you leave that Van Allen belt, you're dead in the water. So how are you steering with your rocket shifters and your booster?
There's nothing there.
As soon as you get there, you're dead and you're just going to go nowhere. Exactly. So it's all bullshit. The space station. You guys have been arguing with me about the space station all these years. Yesterday, I got into a studio. I don't agree with nothing.
Not space.
Listen,
not space.
Okay.
The sky.
Yes. Okay. Let's say there's.
I'm saying space.
Okay. Let's say before you get into outer space, there's a space station that's sitting up in the sky, right? Let's say this for example, and it's sitting up in the fucking sky so that we can see it because we supposedly see it. We've been looking at it at Grandma's porch since I was a kid, and you see that fucking light. We always thought about it. We said, "Oh, look at the space station." We all thought about it. Stevie said yesterday, yes, he's seen it. He pointed at it with the Puerto Ricans. I said, "Okay, so think about this for a minute." Okay, so there's a space station. When he said the same thing as you. It's not in outer space. Okay, let's say it's either it's in outer space or here. Let's try to put a fucking.
I just don't understand.
Try to put a mileage on it.
How's gravity not work?
Whatever. Don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. Because this is what he fucking did to me yesterday too. So you guys want to change the subject and go all over the place when I'm trying to get to this point. Okay, so now the space station's fucking up there. It's about the size of where now with all the components that it's got, right? So now, in order for us to see that at that distance away, for what is it, 40,000 miles, 80,000 miles, make up a number.
Human eyes.
80,000 miles away. Now, in order to see that something that's 80,000 miles away up in the sky, how many lights you'd have to put on that fucking thing in order to see it from the ground? Now, right, so that means this thing's loaded with lights. It has to be. Otherwise, we would not see it from the fucking ground, right? Because we don't see an airplane when it's only 20 miles up. You know, we don't even see the fucking thing. Not even. Don't see nothing. But at nighttime, you see the lights. During the day, we don't see nothing. Right. So now we're supposed to believe that we see this space station way out there. Nobody thinks. Not all my aunts and uncles standing on their porches. Not my grandmother. Not my aunts, uncles. Nobody's thinking about it. They just say, Michael, you see the fucking light? You see the light? Well, I don't know what the fuck it is. We can get to that point. But no one thought to themselves and said, why the fuck are we wasting $10 million? And where are they putting all the batteries to run that fucking lights? And then, by the way, if they're doing that, you're telling me they ran all those lights just so we can see them?
Yeah.
Just so we can see them from the fucking ground? We make no sense. We make no fucking sense. Listen, if there's a space station up there, tell me about it. Okay, I'm forced to believe you. But to put lights on the fucking thing you're telling me now, and that's what I'm seeing, wait a minute, no one scratches their head and said, why would you put fucking 10 million lights on a space station? Now, when you show us the pictures going around the space station, I don't see no lights.
It's not lit up like that.
I don't see any fucking lights.
Like that.
Right. So what the fuck is it, you know? Fucking stupid shit, man. And we do it all the time with everything. The whole outer space shit is so fucking stupid. And then...
You know what really upsets me, though, to be honest, and gets me going, is that we don't even know half about our oceans. And they're right here. But they're worried about what the fuck's out there. Who gives a fuck? I know. But what I'm saying is, though...
The ocean you can prove.
But the ocean you can prove. You can go in deep into the ocean and find cool shit. Yeah. Whereas... Oh, who gives a fuck about looking at a fucking Mars, you know?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, all the imagination of space alien bullshit comes from the fucking oceans. If you think about it, look down in the oceans at all the creatures. Look at their faces, look at their eyes. They look weird shit like they tell us is in outer space. They're so full of shit. So when you go on to the History Channel, they do a moon expedition thing. They use a photograph of the moon, CGI, going through the fuck. I got it right here. I did videos on it.
Hold up. You're over here calling the History Channel out.
Yeah, I am, because they're fucking. This is ridiculous, man. Fucking 7.8 billion zombies. Nobody's gonna wake up. Look, you go right here, right? Go to the History Channel, and I did these videos here on them. Let's see, videos. Okay, all these moon videos down here. These were all my videos that I took of the moon, and I'm showing people what the moon's really about. But you go to here you go. This one's a History Channel one. So what the History Channel has, see, right here? What the History Channel has is a moon. Check this out, shit, man. When you look in on this moon, this is theirs. This is the one that's up. This is a photograph of the fucking moon, dude, right? And they put all this floating through the sky, and now they put the stars behind it. It's all separate. And you can see it. You can see it when you're looking through it. You can see what they're doing. The little cutout that they do in the photography work and the fancy shit. It's fucking ridiculous. Right. I can go to it. I can find it here somewhere. Let's see. Because these are all the people that I'm doing series to right here. All these fucking people. So America Unearthed. But I came across the moon one. And let's see. And I said, I gotta get in on this. I gotta get rolling. Yeah, because everybody when you show people the clouds and they see the imagery in the clouds, they automatically say government conspiracy, Illuminati, Freemason, bullshit stories, right? And then when you show them in the moon, they're gonna say space alien bullshit stories. You know, everybody's got a reason. Let's see. Huh? Here it
is Moon Mysteries. The universe, Moon Mysteries. So when you come over here, watch this shit, man. It's all fucking CGI. Oh, I gotta zoom in on this so they don't get my logos. Oh, good thing I don't have any sound. See what I mean? Yeah. All this shit. And I gotta zoom in because if I get any logos, I'll get copyright strikes. So I gotta come in like this. Every fucking thing you fucking see in here is fucking CGI shit. Right. So they can't go and do the real fucking thing. You can't take a real video of the moon like I did. Now you come through, you blow through. It's all fucking CGI. More commercials. They show you the backside of the moon. They got a lot of balls because there is no backside of the moon. The backside of the moon looks like the front side of the moon. But yet they're not going to teach us none of this shit. They're not going to show you CGI. They don't talk about, you know, like this rocket shit. When they went up in 1969, right? They went up supposedly to the moon, they tell us. It's in every book. It's written in our fucking histories. Everybody believes that we went to the moon, but when you think about how ridiculous the whole thing was, it never happened. So Mr. President's talking to the fucking piece on the moon. Here it is right here. Oh, definitely. Look at it. And this is what they give you for the moon landing. Look at it. It's a fucking cartoon, for shit's sakes. That was fucking painted in. Go look. That was painted. Go look at it. That's a painting. And this is what History Channel gives you for the moon landing shit, right?
Keep it going.
You know, look. That's a fucking painting.
Yeah.
And then no one thinks about it, how stupid it was. You're going to send up all this shit and the extra weight and everything like that. No one talks about the fact that how the fuck did they make it through the Van Allen belt?
Tire marks. There's no tire marks.
Never mind that. When you watch the dust, when you watch them drive around on this, if they show it in here, which they do, this is the only real photograph of the moon they got, and it's CGI background. Not this one, the one back here. Anyways, not even this one. This is supposed to be all fake. Look at it, all CGI.
Yeah. There's nothing even shooting through the sky.
And what they use for, and this is supposed to be the, you know, all CGI, all computer generated shit. CGI. That actually is really the moon in certain places. Right, I can identify it. Right, but everything around it CGI. You got the lines going through it. You got this imagery over here.
That's on a mountain or something.
No, that's CGI bullshit, man.
So what about Earth, though?
It's all
Earth shit's real because there are satellites floating around in the sky.
So
when they're beaming down onto the Earth, it's fake.
That's a balloon. It's a fucking balloon.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying? There's something.
That's fake. I've showed you before.
But what I'm saying is that footage from that balloon looking down at Earth, floating around up in the sky, is real, right?
No.
So they have no actual pictures of Earth, is what I'm saying to you.
Correct.
They have
Correct. There's no images. That's why.
I like that goddamn thing.
Yeah. I can't do 10 things at once.
Yeah,
no, I'm fucking thinking.
Here, fucking light that bitch up. Light that fucking thing up. So if that's the case, then so this all right here is fake. Because how would they know?
Yeah, that is fake. Yeah, that's a bullshit story. So they turned it into a ball. They turned it into a ball and they worked the math out, and the math don't even work all the time. But yet they tell you it works, and you go along with it. Sure. All them times I told you about the moon, when you see a daytime moon and the top of the moon is fucking lit, right? Yeah. Explain that to yourself. Try to explain that to yourself. The sun is here, the moon is here. How is the top of the moon lit? Now, the only way that would be possible is the sun was on the opposite side of the earth, and the earth was shadowing the moon. Correct. And then the earth was shadowing the moon. Then you'd have the top of the moon lit. Explain the one where it's kitty corner, but still at the top of the moon, kitty corner, during a fucking daytime moon. It's impossible. And especially when it's on the opposite fucking side.
Chanelle is like the new moon. How does the moon just disappear for 3 days? You know what I mean?
Way longer than that.
No, it's 3 days. 3 days. The last time I noticed it for 3 days. It's just
now, 2 years ago,
completely gone. It's like, how's that even possible?
2 years ago, I
still see a glimpse.
It was like 9 days. 9 days, I couldn't get a view of the moon. So who knows what was happening with it? It could have been in its sliver stages and stuff like that, and then maybe I had cloud days and I missed it. I don't know. But there's a lot of weird fucking shit. So what's the name of that fucking thing? That website that you can go on and satellite?
I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, Google Maps. Right? When you went down with your car and went down in your car.
Google Maps.
Google Earth.
Google Earth.
Yeah. So Google Earth is the name of that fucking stupid thing. This is so CGI, ridiculous shit, this Google Earth shit, man. Let's see, Google Earth, Google Earth, this is the new Google Earth. Yeah, what a bunch of shit.
Fuck leaving messages. Why don't you just take your cell phone with you and pick it up? Michael tells me you don't know how to answer. You're too fucking slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think when you see this, you think when you see this, right, you think this is really, you think this is really a photograph of the Earth? Then when you see this?
No, because nothing. The cloud thing. I'm over Michael's. Come over here. Stop by.
I already looked at it.
He said he already looked at the stuff.
3-4 days ago. I told him already I was buying it.
He said he was buying it. Okay, bye.
You start fucking whacked out, man.
Yeah, I'll stop over there. Fucking me and him are looking at shit right now. He's got to pick up Olivia from school soon, anyways. No.
Oh, because I'm on YouTube, that's why.
I don't know what time.
I don't know, 15 minutes?
15 minutes, 20 minutes? So what, you just get home? Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's the old game. Yep, there. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, bye. Hey, you tell it's fucking not real. Well, I have seen one though, fucking.
I know like that day I had you on the phone and you took it through the clouds. I said, Matt, come down from outer space, Matt, on your satellite ride. And you came down, and you said, yes, that's real. And I said, what about coming through the clouds? You said, yes, that's real. And I'm like, no fucking way, it's not real, man. It's not real. You think it's real, I understand, but it ain't fucking real.
This is that Red Bull thing where the dude went up.
Yeah, I've seen it. Fisheye lens. That's nowhere near fucking outer space.
No, I know. Oh shit, but look at though, like so.
Yeah, so what do you see there?
I'm saying I'm looking at Earth though.
Yeah, you're missing
all the imagery. Look, this is him jumping.
I'm gonna go in on this video.
This is him jumping. That you missed. That's brown, Michael. It's all green.
Yeah, yeah. No shit. But they could do that coming out of a fucking high-end airplane, or jet. You know what I mean? So
shut up and watch it. I just want to watch it. I've never actually fully seen it.
I'm glad you turned this on because I'm gonna do a video of that dude. I'm gonna do a video on that for the fucking flat earthers. They'll love it.
So that's him looking back up. I'm assuming.
Would you look that up on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in on that right now. My next video, I'm gonna go in on that video. That's good.
It took 4 minutes for this guy to make it from outer space to Earth, but it takes an hour for it to deliver a pizza.
No shit, right?
See, like, that's real. Wait. Hold on. Watch where it goes back.
Of course it's real, you shithead, dude. You're fucking talking about a fucking Red Bull jump compared to going to outer space. It's fucking no comparison.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I wanted to see him coming down from up there looking at Earth is what I'm getting at here.
Yeah, so you think that, holy shit, dude. Okay, you think that roundness back there is the fucking Earth then? Is that what you think? Let's see. Let me go back to this. Okay, I got you now. You think that roundness is the Earth? This roundness
no,
right here.
It's not roundness,
okay.
Mike. It's just like, it's fucking flat. It's all perception.
Wait a minute. So you think this is the end of the earth?
Flat though. No.
So, no,
it's going out.
I don't care. You think that this is the end of the earth?
No.
Right here.
That's as
What
far as fucking him coming down. It's showing because of light spectrum is what I'm getting at. That can keep going that way fucking forever. You don't know, but I'm saying it's spectrum. All it is him coming down the light spectrum. See how it's blue?
Okay, so let me
blue.
stay with me. Stay with me now. Okay, this line right here, for your height to be up as high as this thing
It
is,
should keep going. I get that, but
you should never see the end. Wait a minute. 25,000 mile ball, right?
Look at this picture. Look at that.
I know. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't care what your fucking perspective is. You're not high enough to be seeing the end of the earth on a fucking ball or flat. Either way, you're not high enough to be seeing the fucking end. You know how far into outer space you gotta get to fucking look at that line to see whether it's round or triangle or square, whatever shape you want to claim it is. You ain't doing it from this fucking height. What's he at? 127,000 feet? No fucking way are you gonna see. Come on. Okay, put it this way. They tell you you're on a 25,000 mile ball. So if you're on a 25,000 mile ball, how high up do you have to go to get the perspective that you're showing you here? Yeah, of anything. Whether it's a ball, a square, a triangle, I don't care. How high do I have to go to get my perspective on a 25,000 mile radius in this case? No fucking way, man. That's ridiculous. So their fisheye lens is what's offering that illusion, but it's not a fucking fact, and it's full of imagery. Just like I've been telling you, I go in on the mountains, I'm going to go in on this too. Might as well have some fun with it. Yeah, I can too. Yeah, they're fucking ridiculous, man. They really are. And we all just go along with the shit over and over and over again.
Ain't that the old saying?
Huh?
Tomfoolery or whatever?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, because the ground masses do the same thing, show the imagery. That's what I've been saying. That's why I go by the moon map model. It all sounds too crazy for everybody. They don't get it. Oh man, and there might be a way for me to grab some really good evidence for my moon map model doing this by matching up the imagery. Interesting. Alright. I'll be back for that. Bye.